Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the solos and fills for Dream On. So let's get right into it. So the first fill or riff in there is this one. It goes. Okay, and what we're doing here is on the G string, we're hammering on from the 6th to the 5th fret. So you do that 4 times, and then the last time you go from the 6th to the 5th down to the 3rd fret on the G string. And from there, you go from the 3rd fret back to the 5th and then the 6th. So it's... And then from there you're going to jump up to the 5th fret on the B string, to the 6th, to the 8th, we can slide up from the 6th to the 8th, and then from the 6th to the 8th to the 9th. Okay, so eighth to the 9th to the 11th. Okay, then you're going to do this riff where you hammer on from the 9th to the 11th back to the 9th. Okay, and then from the 8th to the 9th back to the 8th. From the 6th to the 5th, the 6th to the 8th back to the 6th. And this is all on the B string. Then from the okay, so let me play that again from. Then from the 4th to the 6th, back to the 4th, and then from there you're going to go to the 2nd, to the 1st, and then slide up to the 13th. So again, that whole lick slowly is. Okay, and then the next fill is when it goes like this. So it goes. And what that's doing is on the low E string, you're going from the 1st, 3rd, 4th, and then on the A string, you're going from the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. And then from there you're going to play the 1st on the G string down to the 3rd on the D string. Okay? Now the next riff is, or fill, is just before the solo, where it goes like this. Okay, so what we're doing here is, again, we're hammering on from the 6th to the 5th, and we do that twice. Then we jump up to the 8th fret on the G string, and we play that twice. And then we play the D string on the 10th fret twice. Then we roll your finger back to the 10th fret on the G string, and then let go and pull off to the G string on the 7th fret. On the 8th fret. So again, it's. Then back to the 10th fret on the D string, back to the G string on the 8th fret, then you're going to bend up on the 10th fret on the G string, then you're going to play the high E on the 8th to the B on the 8th, to the 11th on the B, Okay. So we'll play that whole part up to that again. So it goes. And then you're going to play from the 11th fret on the B to the 10th on the G, and then you're going to play the 8th on the G but bend it a little bit. And then you're going to play the 10th fret on the D to the 8th fret on the G. Yeah, I gotta play this through, otherwise I get lost when I slow it down. So, okay, and then you're gonna bend up on the G on the 10th fret. Then you're gonna play the high E to the B on the 8th again, and then bend up on the B string at the 11th fret. And that's going to go into the B flat power chord on the 1st fret to the 3rd fret to the 4th fret to the 6th fret, and then you're going to play this lick. So what we're doing here is on the 16th fret on the B string, you're bending up twice, and then what I do is I don't know if this is just how I play it. So I go and I bring it down and then release to the 13th fret on the B string, and then bend up again. And then bend up and down on the 16th fret on the B string, and then you're going to play the 13th fret on the B to the 15th fret on the G, and then you're going to play the 13th fret on the G and give it a half step bend, and then down to the 15th fret on the D. So again, then to the 13th fret on the D, and then you're going to play the 15th, 14th, and 13th on the A string. Then down to the 11th on the A string, to the F, the 13th fret on the low E. Again, so the whole thing is. Okay, let me turn this a little bit so you can see better anyway. Sorry about that. Then back to the B flat. Okay, so what we're doing here is from the 8th fret on the A string, you're going 8, 6, 8 on the E, on the low E, and then walking back up to the 6th and the 8th on the A, and then you're going to play the 6th fret on the D string and bend it up a little bit. Then you're going to play the 8th fret on the A string. You're going to play this. You're pretty much playing the same lick, and then you're going to play on the D string, 8th, 6th to the 8th on the A string, back to the 6th to the 8th on the D string. So again, it's. this part, you're going to slide up from the 8th to the 10th. And then from the 8th, you're going to go back to the 8th on the G string. And then play the same thing again. You're going to play the 10th on the D, 10th on the G, 8th on the G, to the 10th on the G, then you're going to play the 9th on the B string. Okay, so again, let's do that from the beginning. Okay, and this last lick is like this. So it's 10th to the 8th on the G, 8th to the 10th, down to the 10th on the D, back to the 8th to the 10th on the G. You're going to play the 9th on the B string, and then the 10th on the G. And then on the 11th, you're going to gradually bend up on the B string. Okay, so it's... And that's it.